Yo, what episode is this right here? Focus McFly. ATHM. Contra. You know, this motherfucker. You always gotta be here to tell y'all some shit, I mean. She said, niggas get mad at us. Focus. Yo. I used to be a narcissist. I used to start the shit, then dip away like I wasn't even a part of it. However hard I get making a way, love you and start trouble, then I'm fading away. I said I used to be a narcissist. I used to start the shit, then dip away like I wasn't even a part of it. However hard it get making a way, love you and start trouble, then I'm fading away.
Time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. Time I'm on. Time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. You ain't on the time I'm on. Time I'm on. Time I'm on.
Allegedly the Hoodlife movement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We in the
Episode
building.
66.
66.
We out here, man. We definitely appreciate the love that's out there. You know what I mean? The last pop-up, we just had the last pop-up.
North Plainfield, New Jersey, now man.
North Plainfield, New Jersey. It was a success. We loved it. You know what I mean? We love the people who came out, supported. You know,
We love the fact y'all supporting the oil and everything we do. We not selling it. You can say we politicians, we not selling it.
we're not selling it. It's just a gift. You know what I mean? You get the gift when you buy the merch. The merch is now available as well. Merch is now available as well. You know what I mean?
We also put down for y'all to leave us some comments and stuff to talk about when y'all send y'all cash app to us.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please do. Come on,
shout out Tom, you gotta shout out to Plainfield.
Oh,
New Jersey,
yeah.
all my people's out there. All my people's all over the place.
DJ Too Real.
All that,
Yeah,
I'd like to thank the Lord.
Yeah, you gotta thank the Lord and shit. The shout outs I like to give to all my family members, Big Red, my sister for keeping me with this Black Panther attire. Making sure I'm always jeweled up. My brother for giving me the knowledge,
Yeah.
Everybody else that was involved in talking to me, if I ain't say your name, then you gotta talk to me more.
I'm gonna shout out, first and foremost, I'm gonna shout out the people that's supporting the Hoodlife movement, man.
Yes.
The people that's out there. I'm gonna shout out y'all. I'm gonna shout out my Lord. You already know, I'm definitely gonna shout out my Lord. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna do what we came to do today, you know what I mean? What's the title today, man, you know?
The title today is War Doesn't Determine Who's Right. It only determines who's left. You can think about it like 2 or 3 different ways. Being right or being right or wrong. Or being right and left.
You know, there's a lot of fighting that's going on right now in the world, and you know, we gotta stay together. We gotta stay together as Black people, you know.
Yeah, prayers out to the Africans and all people, not just all the people like this Ukrainian as well, because we like to give a shout out to Ukraine first and foremost, because they've been the people that have been listening to us the most on our SoundCloud.
And that's facts.
Yeah.
Well, hold up.
And that's
that
facts.
Ukraine thing, what is Russia mad at them for?
Well, we don't know the
That's what I'm
exact
trying to figure out.
reasons.
We just picking one side.
But-
I don't even know what they did.
But allegedly, the story is the reason Putin was meeting up with Trump for so long was he was trying to get Trump to pull the troops out of Ukraine so he could just attack Ukraine with no problems. No American missiles shooting down this fire just like they're doing right now. mean,
allegedly, I think, you know, at the end of the day, I think it's all about oil. I think it's about
oil,
that economy. You know what I mean? You can see how the economy is now.
I would say something, but they're gonna try to block our.
They gonna try to block our content.
Yeah,
we gotta be mindful of what we saying too as well.
They not gonna let you put the gutter stuff out there. They gonna block you. Try to get on the internet. Try to put your content out there with something that you really want to say. Sometimes.
Yeah, you can't say it.
They'll block you. Like,
oh yeah.
They'll say it's shocking. It's shocking content. You're not gonna let you do it. Send this around the world.
It's sad.
And I'm like, yo, this is the truth. Like, what's wrong with y'all? So, I mean, it's control. A lot of stuff is control. I'm probably missing out on stuff that people know just because they can't put it on the internet. And you know, a lot of misinformation out there because somebody that's on top wants to just control everything themselves.
But the truth is, they saying that they letting people that's in Ukraine is like everybody getting ready to leave, and they saying that only Japanese children could leave. So, but they having people get on the train and they pushing people off.
And you know who they pushing off too, right?
Yeah, the so-called Africans. Y'all could be Jamaican, y'all could be, Haitian, all that still African to them.
It don't matter.
They look at you African.
Yeah. You know what's going on.
We understand that we'll get a little further.
Alleged. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how the world is going right now.
And you say that, but hanging is finally seen as a hate crime in America.
Oh, right.
You just said it's crazy how the world going. Hanging just that's what we got for Black history.
And that's over 100 years.
That's over 200.
That's over 200.
They've been hanging us. Overweight, like they don't even know the time that they start to hang us.
And half of the people that got hanged for no reason. Y'all don't even know that, alleged.
Nah, but you know? with that saying, nobody understands the deepness of that is because back in the day when they said it was a certain amount of lynchings done a year, none of them numbers was right. Because a regular murder, would be considered a lynching because it wasn't a hate crime.
Right.
So they would just call it a murder.
So back in the days, you could just point and say this man did something and he get hanged.
Yeah.
They're still doing that now.
But
that's crazy.
But what I wanted to say though, think about all the things that became a hate crime before hanging. And that'll show you how important we are, to this country. If hanging wasn't a hate crime for all of these years, and we had a black president already, black president and hanging wasn't a hate crime. Black president came in, he made, messing with homosexuals and being able to marry one. He helped all that, but that's crazy to know that it wasn't a hate crime, yo. Like, what is the people doing that's known as black if y'all ain't putting that out? What is y'all podcast doing? Cause you see their titles are like, oh, we in the building.
Yeah.
The ceiling is glass.
Right.
Like all these titles they have has no umph in them. They don't have nothing like they saying a lot, but they're not showing what they saying because they're not saying shit.
They're not saying nothing.
That shit crazy.
So you think they gotta improve, right?
Nah, I think everybody gotta improve.
Yeah.
First of all, everybody at least 100 years behind because hanging has just become a hate crime. Like when bullying was a hate crime, that was now we can't get people can't get bullied. I was out of school already, but a bully would be a hate crime before a person that gets hung, and then say a homosexual. Then you say all the other things that's a hate crime. Japanese, Chinese, all of this.
The Asians was just a whole academic on them. Like they was just going in on them.
And one thing I want to get y'all ready for is about to be going down against the Russians. All Russian companies. Anything Russian. They about to racism is the way America runs.
Right.
I mean, they gotta be biased towards somebody else. They'll say biased so it won't have to be racist. Like, oh, you're just biased. Nah, we can be biased. We can't be racist because we're the people that everybody hate on. So I believe black people could be biased, but they can't be racist.
They gotta hate on the most talented people. They gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's just in their nature.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you're talented, you get hated on in some way, some form, you know what I mean? But keep, for the people that's out there, that's talented, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
There's still gonna be problems when you're successful, but you know,
Right.
one thing after another. After something died down, something else pop up.
More money, more problems, man. You see it, you know it.
And speaking of that, is a secrets of Playboy going around. Oh man, y'all need to look at that.
What happened?
Secrets of Playboy.
Oh, okay.
Right. Allegedly, that's the reason why we be doing all the crazy shit we do, like spitting on bitches and shit.
Like
No,
that.
I don't do that.
I don't do it, but I'm just saying, like, as a people in general. And
While
shit.
you out here just doing wild things to your female and getting right, you got it from Playboy.
Yeah,
You got it from
and you
Playboy.
don't understand that, then you need to look at the secrets of Playboy. Like the difference between his situation and ours, like we'll get dogged while we're alive. But Hugh Hefner was, I guess he had a certain privilege where people wouldn't talk about him until he died.
He was a white man. He was a white man. He was a white man that had powerful men around him. And if you had control of pussy, come on. You had them powerful men doing whatever you wanted to do. Because at the end of the day, he was in control of pussy. He
had mad blackmail power too, because he recorded everything.
Yeah.
He recorded everything.
Yeah. He was the first to interrace like black and white together in the like back in the 1920s and 1930s. 50s, I meant to say. But like, cause he started back in the 1940s,
50s. Yeah,
he started back in the 1940s. He had black people on the set. He was with the black people. Like you know what I mean? He was with the combined nation.
Best believe everybody, like, I believe, like, anybody that want to have a reason to integrate, they always have a lot of money they're going to be making. So, like, if he went to integrate it with black people into there, like, you know how black females is, they look good. They look good with a T at the end and shit.
They look good.
So he had to bring them in.
He knows.
For his business, not man.
He know. He like, oh, that's sexy. Yeah, I gotta bring it in. At the time, the man had 7 girlfriends.
Yeah.
So if you got 7 girlfriends, you out here doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You out here doing something right. Until he broke it down.
But then you break it down, Brooke Shields was about 15, 16 when she was on the cover of Playboy in like the 60s.
Yeah.
She Brooke Shields, somebody that's well known right now, but
hold up though.
She was underage.
But hold up though, we talking about. So R. Kelly did the same thing that.
Yeah, see that.
R. Kelly did the same thing.
That's what we don't get on. We don't get on the fact that
Well,
R. Kelly is way less than Hugh Hefner was.
Yeah, like we don't get on that, but R. Kelly went to jail for that.
Yeah, because they didn't talk about. They talk about R. Kelly while he was alive. They talk about Hugh Hefner because of his privilege.
Because he was privileged. He had that card. He had that privilege card. Y'all know what card. Y'all know what's up.
We ain't trying to get it, but
We ain't
we
trying
trying to live with our shit so it can be like we got it.
Yeah. We ain't gonna never have a privilege card.
Nah, man.
We ain't gonna never have a privilege card.
Never.
Damn. Nah, we out here, man. We should definitely encourage local artists, entrepreneurs to come on the show. Definitely DM us. Get with us, man. Get with us. We've been doing this for a while now. We just been, vibing out, catching a vibe,
And shout out to Shout out to Drake, Future, and 50 Cent.
Yeah, shout out to Earn Your Leisure podcast too, man. Like, shout out to them too, man.
Mob Radio too.
Yeah, Mob Radio. Shout
Joe
out
Budden's
to them too.
podcast, Mob, Marlon, Rory. We gonna give everybody a shout out.
Yeah. Sure.
But the reason why I say shout out to Drake and Future and 50 Cent, because Drake and Future now have like one of the most played shows, like HBO. They got HBO on lock. They co-producers for Euphoria.
Yeah, 50 is
If
killing
y'all
the
haven't
game.
seen Euphoria, do not watch it with no kids that's under 17. I mean, cause it's not for no regular kid, like little kids to watch. Like this Euphoria, I wouldn't watch it with my kids. So
It's definitely rated R. It's definitely something that you watch. Parents should watch. You know,
it definitely teaches you a lot. Teaches you a lot about what kids go through in high school right now. I mean,
right.
There's a lot of things that's going on out there. I'm gonna tell you, the first 2 episodes, you're gonna get like about 30 dick flicks. Man.
I'll tell you one
That shit
thing,
just
though,
ridiculous.
man. If your child out here watching it though, man, he could get confused. So please, you know what I mean?
You gotta be able
Watch
to explain shit to children, everything that they're saying.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, when they ask you.
Right.
So you don't have to go through not knowing what the fuck going on. Cause I say for some people that say, I don't wanna look at it, it's too crazy. You don't want to know what's going on in your child's school. I mean, we need to be more engaged parents.
Right.
Because most parents nowadays is not trying to be engaged on what their kids is doing.
They like, oh, take the iPad, take the phone, and they on the phone the whole entire day, man. Come on, y'all gotta be better parents out here.
You gotta be more engaged. So
You gotta go to the park, at least like do little activities outside the house.
Get
stuff,
some
all types
air.
of
some air.
stuff.
But then 50 Cent produces 3 of the shows on Stars. That's the top for Stars.
I mean, 50 killing the game right now. You already know he killing the game. Cause he don't even 50 my man, but he don't even look good performing no more as an artist. Like he don't even he outgrow that artist. I'm an artist. Like he don't even look good as an artist no more. So it's like, damn, 50.
But the halftime show, let's talk about that. I wanted
Super
to
Bowl?
talk about that.
Super
Bowl halftime show, it was
Okay.
a while back, but this is the first shout out to 50 Cent and Dr. Dre, but more so, shout out to 50 Cent. Because this is the first cast of a show. I say 90% of the performers was cast of the show that performed at the halftime show. So that halftime show was a Power 50 Cent Productions halftime show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It had Eminem, it had Mary J. Blige, it had Method Man the Lawyer, it had even Kendrick Lamar the bum that was on the last shit. You know what I mean? All of them played different people.
Yeah, and
they all get the
right.
That's shout out to them, yo. A lot of people don't give people their shout outs, their flowers while they're alive. 50, you raise the bar for us to raise the bar.
Right.
Don't think we ain't gonna be following soon with no production shit.
Definitely. We ain't no artists. We business owners. Man.
Yeah.
So we might come off and have songs and hooks, but this is something that we just create on the fly. That's our show, you know? We create while we talk.
My gospel on the side though. I got a gospel on me.
DJ Too Real with the gospel, we gotta keep that in tune. We definitely in tune with our spiritual side. You know, we definitely in tune with that.
But allegedly, Kodak Black
Kodak Black
gets shot at Justin Bieber's after party for talking about Laura London. Says Whack 100, not us. Whack 100 said that.
Woo.
So they saying Kodak Black got shot.
This is the first time I heard that Kodak Black even got touched. So they finally getting close.
Yeah.
So whatever he doing, he gotta switch it up now because that was a warning.
Yeah.
If I was Kodak, I would have took that as a warning. The second one might not go as well.
Yeah.
So You better switch up your team or whoever you got around you.
Oh, he had snakes on the inside.
Nah, it's just they almost got him.
Yeah.
And for him, he more so like a brand. So if you get rid of him, there's a lot of people that's gonna be suffering. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be suffering.
Cause I say Kodak compared to everybody else, he is an A-list celebrity. You know,
Yeah,
he's
he
not
up
a
there with
D-list
people.
celebrity. Like he's an A-list celebrity. So
We respect him, we salute him,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly. But we just saying, man, you gotta switch it up. They getting too close.
Yeah, I believe it too. You know what I'm saying?
They getting too close. For sure.
Yo, shout out the Kanye documentary, man.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to that, man.
Kanye documentary.
That was the beginnings. That was the beginnings. That shows you where the humble beginnings was.
That
So
documentary on Netflix, man. He said something that I use for our platform as well.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with being an overconfident black man. I mean,
And that's
if
a lot of you. A
You
lot of you gotta
overconfident,
be.
prove it.
Uh,
Like, let
prove
somebody sharpen your shit up. You can be wrong and
Nah,
overconfident
yeah.
until you become right when overconfident.
The thing is, the past few days I've been thinking of how, the slavery shit.
Yeah.
Like how they dumb down black people.
Uh-huh.
So like, I'm starting to think I shouldn't really just be like second judging myself, because I believe that they're dumbing down, making like when we say one thing, they say the opposite, and they say, oh, that's final. Like when you go to court and shit, they say, oh, it's fine, there's nothing you can do about it. And then they say nothing you say matters. So like if I'm literally talking to somebody like and they don't believe me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
But
they're
if
just
they
dumbing
don't
down.
believe, but it's all about your world, I say, because like, I mean, we're gonna get into a song out of that. So,
Yeah.
It's like,
but
Yeah,
it's all about what you see from your view, because like people get over. We know they get over. We get over on certain shit.
Right.
But as long as we know, and we know what we getting into, that only comes with knowledge that we attain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you sitting around just wasting your time not gaining no knowledge, then you don't get mad if you don't live too long. I mean, you gotta know more to do more.
Yo, be honest with you though, it be the grumpy people, the mean people that's living the longest, and the righteous.
That's
and the
what you
righteous
think.
is dying
Though.
off.
That's what people be thinking, cause like the real righteous people,
It's dying
they
off.
don't be out there. They don't be out there. You don't see them all the time. You'll see them in now and then and be like, oh shit, where you been? I mean, they know to stay the fuck away.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of fake righteous ones out there.
Right. You gotta stay strong in what you believe in.
that you gotta stay away from anybody just because you're a good person, a righteous person.
Yeah, that's what I preach to the utmost.
Right.
You gotta get away from these motherfuckers that's dragging you down. If
Oh, you
you
talking about that? Yeah.
No, but that's regular life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that a person is dragging you down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a person be next to you all the time and you having fun with them, but you ain't make it to work. I mean, you gotta notice these signs, and you don't notice these signs unless you get to know yourself.
Right.
And that's why they say you got to get to know to love yourself before you can love somebody else.
And that's the thing. A lot of people want to be somebody else. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't know themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be somebody else.
Yeah.
So that's why. That's where the confusion comes into play. Like you got to get to know yourself. You got to get in tune with yourself. You know what I mean? Like that's how you know your swag. That's how you know yourself. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all is just like out here like, oh, I want to be him. I want to be him. You just watching other people.
Yeah.
Stop,
Trying to
stop.
live somebody else's life.
Trying to live somebody else's life. Stop it.
And it
Be
mostly
yourself.
come with TV. You see shit on TV. You see these niggas rocking all that ice and all that. Like,
Right.
man, all that shit running. They don't do it every day.
Or at least.
I mean, they got pajamas on most of the times when they live in their life. They ain't doing shows no more. I
don't know what they doing.
But
They ain't
honestly,
living what we
in
living.
order for you to move up in life, I guarantee you gotta do it with most of your own work. Help from anybody else in moving up ain't moving up. It's just getting pushed up. I mean, you gotta help yourself to move up no matter what.
Most of all, It's sacrifice.
What that comes
You
naturally.
gotta have sacrifice. You gotta have sacrifice,
What
man.
comes naturally?
And anything that you do.
The decisions you make, like, because you be doing good and there's something to throw you all the way off, and then you gotta start all over again. And everybody looking at you like, why ain't you?
You ain't make the right decision or something, just throw you right off like that. You ain't make the right
Well,
decision.
what if that's your only, like, what if that's like the only option is to just execute some shit out, you know, could like, you know, save you from something, but you gotta go all the way back to.
Then that would just mean it wasn't the only option.
Right.
That would mean you thought that was the only option. Like, damn, I gotta do this. Every time you think you gotta do something, you don't gotta do it. You could just do nothing. That's what we don't understand.
You could re-strategize. You could just re-strategize and see what's going on in the mix. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You could always got a plan for a plan for a plan.
Yeah.
Always.
We gonna get into this song.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do a song real fast, and we gonna get right.
Up out of here.
You know it. You know it. She said she need me though. I come through it. We usually have a guest, but we don't have a guest today, y'all. We doing it.
We trying to figure out how we do our things. We getting to learn ourselves a little bit more.
A little bit more, allegedly the Hoodlife movement. But we is going to encourage artists and entrepreneurs to come on the show though and to DM us, you know? You dig? Grizzio, Focus, DJ Too Real. You know this episode 66, man. We just vibing out. Doing what we do, you dig?
No other choice.
No other choice but to do. One thing I'm gonna say to all the fellas that's out there, if you say you're gonna do it, do it. You know what I mean? Don't be on no, I might do it. No. Do what you say.
Say what you do.
And say what you do. You dig? Do what you say. Be men about certifiedness. If that's what we stand for. You dig?
A lot of people love just talking about what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
You ain't doing shit, then you just another preacher. You just preaching. I mean, we about work. We ain't about just preaching the word. We preach the word
If you was
first and foremost.
If you was following us through SoundCloud, if you was following us, we visual now. We've been putting in the work, and we gonna continue to put in the work.
Yeah, he put it in mad work.
You know.
You gonna keep doing that shit too.
We gonna continue to keep putting in the work.
It's more to it than what it looked like. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Focus McFly in the building. Contra. Ceasar. You know. Shawty, you should know. It's a little early.
Okay.
Get back into it. Shawty, you should know. I try. Ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shawty, you should know. I try. Ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shawty, you should know. No, I try to stay. No, I try to play. No, I try to leave. No, I understand just what it is and what it trying to be. Shawty, you should know. If I try to stay, but if I try to play, or if I try to leave, you never try to know that I just gotta, and it just gotta be. Shawty, you should know. I try. Ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shawty, you should know. I try. Ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shawty, you should know. Shawty, you should know. Show. Which way to go? Which way?
Is it you or is it Greasy, yo? That's how I know. I try, ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shorty, you should know. I try, ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shorty, you should know.
Just know I try to stay, know I try to play. I think about it every single day. If I try to stay, or if I try to leave, what it's gonna be. I just try to see what's in front of me and hoping it won't leave. And if I really see, then I can really see, then I can just believe.
Shorty, you should know. I try, ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shorty, you should know. I try, ain't gotta do it on your own. Cause I, shorty, you should know. I
Try to get there,
I try
to get away.
Cause I, shawty, you should know. I try, gotta do it on you.
I mean, shout out.
Yeah,
Should we go to the next?
yeah. We out here just living it,
Shout
man.
out to the Sixers for getting Harden, because Harden doing his thing in the Sixers.
Oh man, I think that was a crazy ass trade, man. I don't know. They got one person. They got like 3 persons for like one person. Like
He
damn.
got the best 3-point shooter in the NBA with
I mean, he's kicking
Curry.
right now too, though.
Steph
He's
Curry,
really going in.
Steph brothers.
Yeah. He's really going in right now. He's definitely, making the Nets regret them doing that. Like I don't even know why they
We're
did
going to see
that.
in the playoff time. That's what we love.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna see. We're definitely gonna know what's going on there. But I see Philly in the top, in the tops, man. They
But they number 2 right now?
they number 2 right now.
Yeah. They done scooted up right there. They already had the best center.
Yeah. They got 2 people that's doing mostly majority of everything, like, Yeah.
Alright, let's get to the next. Let's get to our last clump.
You say you go.
Where do you go? What do you know?
We want to see some comments, y'all. We want to see some comments, man. Subscribe too. Subscribe. Support the movement, man. Black-owned business. Support the
You ain't know these right here is the hooks we gonna be putting on our new CD coming up probably.
Mixtape got coming out as well.
I mean, we're gonna try to get some regular artists on it just to show that, us regulars are a little better than the industry motherfuckers.
We got a new flavor. We got a whole originality. Our swag is, you're not gonna find it just anywhere. We don't sound like nobody that you know. So, we definitely gonna come with a different swag. And if you like it, thank you. If you don't like it, then fuck you. We still gonna continue doing what we do. Don't matter if you support us or not. You do.
Shit.
And I
Let's
go.
go.
And I know. Ha. Yeah. These females out here, they just been acting up, They sometimes be hard to talk to. And be stubborn sometimes, but we just
Sometimes you gotta sit back and just think about the certain things you're going through.
Yeah.
Really think you ain't in the mind state.
Like when I talk to you, listen to me. When I talk to you, you better listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't like to listen.
Don't.
So shit. If she don't like to, if she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right. Then I gotta go. She
I gotta
doing
know.
something right.
Which way did she go?
Go.
She telling her friends she got a rook and she got a pro.
If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go.
I gotta know.
No.
Which way did she go?
Go.
She telling her friends that she got a rook, but she got a pro.
Whoa. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go.
I say it's alright, then I tell her good night.
Night.
I say that I'm good and say that I ain't. Like it's alright.
Like it's all.
Like we gotta fight.
Fight.
Like she gotta bite.
Bite.
She got a good, she got a stood, and she got a light.
If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go.
I gotta know.
No.
Which way did she go?
Go.
She telling her friends that she got a rook, but
She got a mo. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. I talked to her once.
what?
I talked to her twice. She don't like it.
Nah.
All she wanna do is fight.
Damn.
I tell her night.
Damn.
I wanna write.
Yeah.
She ain't doing it right.
She ain't doing it right.
Right. She ain't doing something right. Then I gotta go. She ain't doing something right. Then I gotta go.
I gotta know.
No.
Which way did she go?
Go.
She telling her rulers that she got a rook, but she got a pro.
If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, focus. Then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, greasy. Then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go.
I gotta chill. Keep it for real.
I gotta go.
She is a klepto. Why she gotta steal?
Still.
It's all in the grill. The way that she feel. Why does she still go to the store, then buy still?
If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go. If she ain't doing something right, then I gotta go.
Man,
No.
we up out of here. Allegedly.
Artist, man. What y'all got for that? That's a hook for y'all. You know? What y'all got for that? Y'all feeling that? Or
We up out
tell
of
me
here.
if y'all feeling that
We
now.
up out of here. One more.
One more form. I gotta.
One more.
I gotta.
Yo.
Yeah.
Focusmcfly in the building.
Grizzle.
Contra. If Jesus came back right now,
What would y'all do? What would y'all do?
stunting out there talking about.
They said what? I tell them what they do.
Right there.
Don't know which way to go. I 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 don't know which way to go.
I used to say I was grown.
I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way
Now
to
I'm
go.
up in the zone.
I don't know which way to go.
I don't know.
I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go.
I used to say I was grown.
I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. I used to used to tell her I want.
Taking the trip while I'm a trip. They say that I flip. Just know I'm wet. Allegedly, they stepped to me. They the referee. They stepped to me. I check him, then check him, checking him, then checking him.
I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go.
I used to think I was wrong.
I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way.
Now I'm up in the zone.
I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way.
That's why I pray to the Lord.
Don't know which way to go. I don't know which way.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know which way to go. Just tell that I'm.
Man, we up out of here,
Which way
living this
to
life.
go.
We
We got
living
one
this
more
life.
for him.
One
We got one more
man.
for him. We got one more for him.
Fuck it.
Another one for him. It's only right. It's only right. It's only right. We out here living it. Allegedly the Hoodlife movement, episode 66. Yeah, we got another one for you. We just
Alright,
creating as we
DJ
go.
Too Real, give us another one of them damn
We
things.
just creating as we go. I don't know which way to go.
They used to say I was grown.
We encouraging artists to come on the show, man. You know, allegedly.
Man.
We got another pop-up in a couple more weeks. We encourage people to come out, support the movement. Please come out, support the movement. You know what I mean? Support your black-owned business.
Shit. That's good. Yeah. I feel this one right here.
Yeah.
Shit. Focus McFly in the building.
Yeah.
Breezio.
Yeah. She said.
Contra. Back then they told us to leave, but now they all that they see on the shade were hella trade.
Trick.
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade were hella trade.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words,
As far as the words, as far as the place, as far as the time it takes to get up the hill. They tell me to chill. They tell me it's fake, but I can see that
and
it's
as
for
far
real.
as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No.
I cannot chill.
Chill.
I cannot feel like I am numb.
Nothing.
I am the one.
I am the.
I am the king, I am the thing, I am the say, I am the guy, I am the motherfucker that just likes to play.
Play. I
And then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade were hella trade.
Trick.
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade were hella trade.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words,
As far as the curve, as far as they ride, as far as they jump in the sky, as far as they glide, as far as they chill, like is it for real?
For real.
They showing me money, like is it a deal?
Deal.
Then they told us to leave, but now they all that they see in the shade were hella trade.
Trick.
Back then they told us to leave, but now we all that they see in the shade were hella trade.
And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words, I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it. No. And as far as these words,
I cannot waste it. I cannot waste it.
Talk to them.
Episode
Talk to
66,
them.
we about here.
Episode.
Shout out out
She
to
said-
Jersey and Journey that stay on the side
She said
with
she
us.
need me though. Come through, focus.
And as far as these words,
DJ Too Real. Allegedly, Hoodlife Movement, episode 66.
We up out of here.
Yeah.